So, if you don't like St. Patrick's Day because you feel like it's uh, a bad time for witches, here's what I've been doing with it. So, I started doing this a whole bunch of years ago with other topics, and I kind of translated into celebration days that witches generally go, that's not good for us. There's this thing that I do when I come into a room or I come into a space, we come into a day that's full of celebration. I heard it described once. This is how it started. I had a funeral to attend in a church, and folks, I remember reading somewhere another witch being like, they're raising all this energy in that church and they're not doing anything with it. And I was like, okay. And I translate this out into days like St. Patrick's Day, where I'm like, there's all this energy being raised today. You can feel it. People all weekend go into pubs and celebrating, and they're not doing anything with that energy in terms of our witchy business, how we collect the energy and cone it out in intention, right? Or send it out in intention. So one way is to receive, one way is to, I can't remember. That's what kind of witch I am. So, this weekend, my bestie and I went out to a St. Patrick's Day celebration party at the local Legion. And I'm like in this mindset of I am already gathering up all the energy to set towards our intention. And the hilarious thing that happened of it was kind of a light intention, not our big heavy intention for the day, which is how these things go sometimes when you're raising magic and raising energy, right? You the things that kind of don't mean a whole lot are easy to get, and the things that you're intense on, sometimes that intensity can be the resistance. So anyway, we go to the Legion. They are selling tickets for prizes at 2:00. So at about 1:15, we are circling the table, and there is a planter. There is a raised box cedar planter as one of the prizes. And we both do this thing where we stand in front of it and we go, we're manifesting this, we're manifesting this. It was hilarious. We sit down, 2:00 comes, we get lined up. Lori Grace buys $20 worth of tickets. So the tickets, were pre-broken, in lots of four, put together with a paper clip, and all of the prizes already had a number attached to them. So you bought these packs of tickets, and then you looked at your tickets and cross-referenced them with the numbers. And if my second thing that I opened didn't have the planter number on it, and it was the only prize we won, I bought $20 worth of tickets. And I had this moment where I was like, should I get $10 worth? And then I had this, I had the voice kind of go, don't be cheap about this. It's going towards the Legion. It's going towards a good cause. You're going to have a good time. It feels good to give $20. It's not, to buy only $10 would have been to choose to do so from a place of resistance that I didn't want to spend 20. So I was like, fuck it, let's do this, $20. And we won the planter. So all of that to say, we use the energy of the day, of this celebration that was going on, where folks weren't doing anything with the energy, and we manifested almost instantly what we were focused on in a light and easy way. Does that make sense? So today, if you are having resistance to St. Patrick's Day stuff because of all the things that we feel like we know about St. Patrick and witches, try to do your best to release the resistance today, and then do your best to tap into all those little kids at school who are having a really fun time with St. Patrick's Day stuff, and all the people who are having fun wearing green, even though they don't really know what it is that they're maybe celebrating, or they they're just having a good time. They're just raising good energy. So tapping into that great, beautiful, delicious energy and then using it towards your purpose, like feel it. I'm going to step up. We stepped in to that legion in joyful ways, in happy ways. Oh my gosh, they're giving away free t-shirts. Look at all the decorations they did. Look at all the prep they did. Look at all the prizes they bought. Look at all of the delightful people that were coming in green wigs, and everybody was in a green, like, instead of being like, this is a dumb celebration, or whatever you might say towards anything. I don't walk into a Catholic church. I'm like, Miss Lori Grace walks into Catholic churches. I was baptized. So when I was wee little. And so to put love on it, again, everything trickles down to love or fear, right? If it doesn't feel like love, like if it feels like stinky resistance, where's the fear in that? So anyway, that's what we did. That's what I do with days like this. Let me know your thoughts, and happy St. Patrick's Day.